bringing together entrepreneurs and, of course, ministries, parastatals under the ministry to showcase different activities. So what has your agency been doing in order to support businesses across in Nigeria in terms of building and research?
Thank you. Before I say anything, my name is Prof.Samson Duna, the Director General of Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute. We are a research institute that carry out research in the area of building and roads and construction sector. What we do is to come up with a particular material that is advantageous in terms of cost, in terms of durability, that meets up the standard requirement. NIBRI has been doing quite a lot with respect to our mandate, but today is a special day because a day has come for us to come and showcase our research findings in the presence of investors that will help us to commercialize our product, to make our products known, and at the same time to make our products being unique in the society. We have come with quite a lot of products today, and some of the products are here as displayed. You can see the first one here we have is a semi-automated interlock block making machine. It is a machine produced from local content. It is not imported. All the parts are local content. What this machine does is to produce what we call compressed art blocks, and you can see the blocks is in form of laterite. It is produced from 5% content of cement with laterite, and even unskilled person that did not go to school can produce this. Just blocks. It becomes very simple, and during dry season when the environment is hot, when you construct a house using this laterite, if you enter the room, it is cool and friendly in terms of weather. During the cold season, when the weather is cold, when you enter the room constructed using this laterite, it becomes warm. So it regulates its temperature by itself because of the fact. Some say that this material, a house constructed with this material is bulletproof, but we are yet to confirm that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that we produce the machine that can produce these lateral blocks, and these blocks are friendly. You can see how beautiful the structure is. When you construct using it, you need not to plaster, you need not to paint, you come up with something unique and something better. Another product is this one called pozzolana product. A pozzolana is a material that supplements cement. You agree with me that the cost of cement has continued to increase. Last year it was noticed that from 2,400 to 4,800, what a quantum jump in the price of cement. Why is the price of cement so high? Because cement has no alternative. If it is cement, people go for cement. What NIBRI has done is to come up with an alternative for cement, a supplement. Where you are expected to use 100 bags of cement, you end up using 70. You use 70 of cement and 30 of the pozzolana. The pozzolana is produced from agricultural waste with clay. You burn it through a refined process, you get a product. We have two plants. One uses agricultural, one uses scoria. Scoria material is from a volcanic waste. Can you remember this stone people use in washing their legs? Very light one. It is called scoria. When you grind it, you add some chemical to it, it's powdery in form, it becomes pozzolanic. It becomes cementatious in nature. So this cementatious property, you end up mixing it with cement. Where you are expected to use full percentage of cement, you use certain percentage of cement and you add pozzolana to it. And you get the same strength at the end. And the property is good, and you find out that the structure has met the standard specification. Next is this one called RAM. RAM means rubberized asphalt mat. It is used for road maintenance. This RAM is produced from waste rubber, this tire that you discard. When you discard tire in the society, it will not decay. It becomes a polluted environment. We want to use this waste to recycle it to something better. What we did was to use it in road maintenance. We are able to use this rubber, we add bitumen content to it, and we add gravel to it. You mix it, what you get is RAM, and this RAM is used in patching of our potholes. You discover that most of our roads these days, we have problem. One of the problem of our roads is the potholes, and it has led to thousands of them, and a lot of people died as a result of the accident. So what we have been doing basically is to come up with a technology that can be used to patch our potholes. And if this technology is successful, as we have done the trial, most of our potholes can be used to be patched using this technology.
Okay, sir, you have so many products, sir, and we can see them. We're going to capture them, a lot of them. But what ways, your agency, in what ways have you been making or creating awareness? Because a lot of people might not be aware of what we have as local content in Nigeria. How has your agency been able to do that?
We have gone through the print media, we have gone through the social media, we have gone through both electronic medias to discuss this on televisions and so on. What we need is an investor that will come up to take this, to make it at commercial quantity. We at research, we can come up with a pilot scheme. We can go to the lab, we can discover, we can carry out experiment to confirm that this thing can work. What we did is workable, but how do we make it at commercial value? How do we make it available for people to come and patronize it? How do we convince you that this product is good? Come and buy it. Once we are able to convince you, then an investor can come and produce this thing in large quantity. By so doing, we can collaborate and this thing can go places. But we've been trying our best. We need an investor to come up and take it from where we stop. This is called semi-automated interlocking block making machine. It is semi because you can open it, feed it manually, and it is a machine that is produced from local content. We fabricated it from 0.1 to 0.100%. Everything is local content. And what this machine does is to produce compressed art blocks. This compressed art blocks is produced from local content material, from laterite and cement. 5% cement with laterite, you get this type of block. The block has unique features. Instead of using mortar to join your block, what you use is to lock it together. You can lock it by jamming it. As you jam it, you lock it, you jam it, you can decongest it again. What I mean is deconstruct it is the idea of trying to ensure that you can remove it, you don't demonstrate, you can't destroy it by destroying. You lock it up. Normally when you have a concrete blocks, you put mortar before you lay it, and it becomes a homogeneous structure. But this one, it is connected unit by unit, and you don't need mortar to do it. But the unique feature about this is that it is friendly in terms of weather. During a hot season, when you are in tropical region, when the environment is hot, a house constructor using this is cool in nature when you go in. And when the environment is cool, when you enter, it is warmly. So it's like it regulates its temperature based on its environment. That's one unique feature about this. Some people say it is bulletproof, but we are yet to confirm that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that it is dense, it is good, it has been tested, the compressive strength is high, the water absorption is moderate, and all features with respect to blocks properties, it has met the standard specification.
What's your call to investors, and what are you calling on them for? What is your agency requiring of investors?
Yeah, what we want is basically is acceptability of this by the public. And less investors comes in, we produce this in quite a number. When they come, we will discuss the modalities, come up with this. We can train people on how to use it, and at the same time, people can afford it, household can afford it. It doesn't have any much skill to do it. Even person that did not go to school can operate it because it is done for people that even are not illiterate. Illiterate people can fit in very well. There's nothing skill about it. All it's a manual process that you can teach somebody and it can go away. That's what I want.
Thank you.